today's video. Today's video is going to be a full face of trying out first impressions, new makeup. So exciting, and it's also like a fall. It's also like a fall look, as you can tell. So I just decided to go shopping this weekend, pick up some new makeup, and then of course film it for you guys. Get my first impressions. Do I like it? Do I not like it? We'll find out here in today's video. So if you want to see how everything goes and what products I'm using, then just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off for the eyes, the thing that is like new that I'm going to be testing out is the NYX glitter and the glitter primer. So for like the actual eyeshadow, I'm not using anything that I haven't used before. I don't have any new eyeshadows, so I'm just going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette because I do want to go for a very warm fall look. So I'll just be using like the warm fall shades, and to prime my lids I'll be using the e.l.f. eyelid primer. So I'm just going to do that really fast. And before we finish up the eyes, I actually bought a clear brow gel. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So we're going to try this out today. No one likes to buy like freaking clear mascara for your eyebrows. Like, it's so stupid. So that's why I picked up this one from Essence, because it was super cheap. And we're just going to see if this holds my whack brows in place, because I have really crazy long brow hairs. So alright, so I did the eyeshadow, and now we're going to test out the NYX glitter primer and the NYX glitter brilliance. I think this is in the shade Copper, so it's really, really pretty. I've never used a glitter on my eyes before, or a glitter primer, so I don't really know how this works. I think you just put it on and then put the glitter. I'm just gonna assume. I'm gonna hope, because that's what I'm gonna do. And apply it where I'm gonna put the glitter. I probably should have used a concealer and like carved this out. That would have made sense. I definitely should have used a concealer and like carved out where I was going to put the glitter first, because it's a little hard to like eyeball. So I put down some glitter. I don't know how much to put. Like, I don't want to go crazy. I think it would have looked a lot better if I would have used a concealer and like carved out where I wanted it first, but I didn't think that far ahead, obviously. Alright guys, now I'm super excited for this. I put on some eyeliner, and I'm going to finish up the eyes after we do the face, but I'm super excited because I finally picked up the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Concealer that everyone freaking raved about, and I just never got to my Ulta to pick it up or whatever. And this is the lightest shade they had, which was in Fair, but to me it looks pretty orange. Like, I'm kind of scared about it, but if it is too dark, it's whatever. We're just filming. I don't have a new primer to test out, so I'm just going to be using the NYX Pore Filler and the Hard Candy Pore Defense Serum. I just use the pore filler in like my nose and T-zone area kind of thing. And for green concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Green Concealer, which I've been using this for literally probably like a year now. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to do half of my face with a Beauty Blender, or my Real Technique sponge, and then half my face with this Bare Minerals Soft Focus Face Brush, and see if there's any difference. There's just... Okay, I think I'm just going to do the full face with this because I'm liking the way it's applying. And to be honest, normally I'll only use my sponge, so if I have a foundation that doesn't work good with a sponge, chances are I'm not going to use it. So I just prefer the sponge over a brush, personally. Okay, so I have a really red face, and most of the time my foundations won't really cover it very well, and I'll like will like rely on my concealer. But like, honestly, I don't see that much redness peeking through at all. Like, okay, so first impressions wise, I think the coverage is great. Obviously, I'm going to wear this stuff all day, and I'm going to work later, so I'll go through like a full normal day and then come back and tell you guys like how it worked out and stuff. But coverage wise so far, it's like really good. Like, my skin doesn't look very red at all, and normally like right here it'll just be like super red, and I'll have to like cover it with a concealer, and I just hate it. But I really don't. It does look like it's drying down matte. It looks a little dry on my forehead, but whatever. For the like color choices, this is like the lightest one they had at my Ulta. It might not be like the full line, but for this being Fair, this is not Fair at all, because I am very orange right now. So I did pick up a new concealer. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I think I used to have this a couple years back, but that was kind of like when I didn't really know how to do makeup. I'd use it for like pimples. I wouldn't use it to like highlight or anything. So we're going to use this today. Every time I go like on Ulta, or like not on Ulta, on Pinterest, there'll be like posts and it'll be like best drugstore concealers, and this is always one of them. So this is very light. It feels very dry, like I'm not getting a lot of product out. I'm going to start blending it and see, because it feels dry as heck. So I feel like it's not a very wet concealer. It's like really thick for being a liquid. Like normally I like really like wet, easier to work with concealers, but we'll see how it like works throughout the day and if it like creases at all or if it just looks bad. I am going to bake since I'm doing kind of like a full face coverage look. So I'm going to bake with my airspun powder and do some contouring and stuff, and I'll BRB. Okay, so I contoured and all of that. So to highlight today, I'm super excited. I finally picked up the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight, which everyone again owned and was like raving about, but my Ulta was always sold out of it. Literally, like I could have, like I think it's been sold out since like freaking October. Like it was, oh my god, so annoying. But I finally got my hands on it. There was only 2 left, and I snatched that shit up. So we're gonna use it today. Using my Real Techniques highlighting brush, I'm going to dip in and hope that this makes me glow like no other. Wow. Okay, so that's really pretty. I mean, it's not like 100% blinding like my Becca highlights or anything, but it's also, it was like $3. So am I complaining? Definitely not. I think the nose highlight is gorgeous. I'm just like, to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to be using the same highlighter. I love doing this. I think it just kind of ties the whole look together, like having the same inner corner highlight as your face highlight. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. I feel like it's like a natural highlighter, but like still shiny. Like it's like a natural color kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. Makes sense in my head. For lips, I got this yesterday. This is the e.l.f. matte lipstick, I think, in Mulberry Maven. I'm not really sure what color it's going to pop up, so I don't know if it's going to look good with this look. It looks a lot more purple in the light than it did in the store, so we're just going to test it out. I think it's a pretty color. It's a little bit more purple than I thought it would be, but it's pretty. The formula feels pretty nice. So that is it for today's video. If you guys want to see my final thoughts after the full day has gone by, I will put in the description box what worked, what didn't, etc, etc. So check the description box, and while you're down there, you might as well follow me on all of my social media and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. I try and upload very frequently here on this channel, and I'd love for you to stick around. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.